Ready when you are.
My name is Michael Hahn, and I'm one of the vision application engineers here at KMV. And today we're going to talk about mold cavity ID tracking. KMV has developed a way to where we can identify the mold and cavity number on all samples like what we have right before us here. Most cavity IDs on containers are found on the bottom. So the first thing that we need to do is utilize KMV's side grip conveyor system so that we can take containers as they come down a conveyor, grab them from the side, and move them through our camera, which is down below. That camera then takes the image, and then we can read the cavity mold and ID number. Now, in order to read that, we need KMV's deep learning AI tool, because we can read the cavity ID on black containers, any kind of colored container. We can read it on natural or white containers, and of course we can read it on PET clear containers. So now we have the mechanical way and the software to capture that mold and cavity ID number. Now, what's the purpose of that? It's so that we can correlate any kind of defects that we find on a container back to the mold cavity. So if we're looking at T or neck finish measurements, if we're looking at contamination, if we're looking at labels, if we're looking at off-center gates, all of those defects now, when we see them on a container, can be tied directly to the cavity ID. Now that's really important, obviously, because we can take a look at and change the process, understand what cavity is giving us trouble. Now with KMV's HMI, we have the data correlation package. So an operator in just 5 to 10 seconds can walk up to the system, look at where is the highest loss leader, right, and be able to click on that defect. When they click on that defect, they can also see what mold cavity that's coming from. Or we can work it reverse and click on any of the mold cavities that they run through the system and understand what the highest loss leader is. So then they can understand really quickly what defects are being caused by what cavity in the mold. So now we're going to take that even a step further. See, where we've reading the cavity ID, we're correlating the defects to that cavity ID. Now with KMV's check weighing solution, we can actually tie the weight of each container directly back to the cavity ID. So the defects, its weight, all of that data can be collected for any facility to understand and truly understand their process and the quality that they're putting into their containers. So for more information on KMV and the cavity ID solutions that we have, you can always find us at kmvvision.com.